Hey y'all, J6 Patriot James Leslie Little here again, and on this question that we are J6 ask us to fill out or to do a video on is what are the emotional, psychological, financial, physical, relational, and reputational harms the weaponized government inflicted upon me? Physical, let me show you something. 5 days after getting home from political prison for my misdemeanor, I almost lost my left leg to severe cellulitis. Iredell Memorial Hospital in Statesville, North Carolina, had to give me the strongest antibiotic given to humans to save my left leg. And let me show you this battle scar that I will live with forever. It's getting lighter, but it's still pretty nasty. You can see it right there. So yeah, I almost lost my leg. It was blood red from like sock height on down. And so that was the first thing. I mean, physically, it definitely hasn't been good for me, because as soon as I came, I mean, I don't even know if I can prove it or not, but I was showering, with like 60 other, there were 5 showers for 60 guys on my floor. Okay. And then, emotionally and psychologically, let me tell you, I was sentenced to low security, and low security wasn't all that bad, except you don't have your freedom and you're away from home, but there's a lot of stuff to do over there. I made some great friends, met some of the greatest brothers in Christ I've ever met in my life, singing a praise band. But here's the kicker: because of COVID and the political correctness to do with COVID, they put me 2 weeks going in. I was there for 60 days total, and I spent like a third of that time. I think a third. I'm not good at math. I have to think about it, but I spent a third of that time. I spent 2 weeks going in, 2 weeks going out in medium camp, where I was never supposed to be, and in solitary confinement quarantine. I was never sentenced to medium camp or solitary confinement. And that is a psychological torture all of its own. And mind you, I'm in there for a misdemeanor for using my First Amendment right to peacefully protest and redress the government my grievance. And one of the guards, almost all the federal law enforcement has been sympathetic to me, from the FBI to the prison guards. One of the guards told me, he said, "The Democrats put you in here for not taking the jab." I said, "Yeah, I know." But anyway, that's something that's going to be, those are damages done that need to be rectified. I was never supposed to be in solitary confinement. I was never supposed to be in medium camp. And the whole time I was in there, and like I said, I met a lot of great brothers in Christ. A lot of people are reformed in prison for sure. But even when I was in low security, I was in there with sex offenders, gangbangers, drug and drug pushers, things like that. And here I am there for misdemeanor of parading in the Capitol, to give me a break. But anyway, yeah, it's been a psychological and emotional hell the last 4 years. And then financial, it hasn't helped my finances at all, for sure. I think I lost a job over it. I've had a hard time getting jobs because of it. Relational, the girl I was seeing, it pretty much, she eventually quit talking to me altogether. It's like she was ashamed and embarrassed by me, by the situation. I have so-called friends and even people in my neighborhood that will not wave at me, haven't waved at me in the last 4 years. And these are, conservative Republicans and people that consider themselves Christians, but they believed the corrupt government and their poison Kool-Aid propaganda machine. And so yeah, my reputation is definitely damaged, and there's a lot of things that need to be fixed for the damages that have been done.